By 2027, the world of work as we know it is going to vanish. And if you are a stay-at-home parent, you are currently standing at the most important event horizon in human history. We are just talking about a new piece of software like the internet. We are witnessing the birth of a new species that is racing toward a superintelligence that no one on Earth can fully predict or control. If your current or future career involves routine tasks, that job is effectively gone in the next 2 years, and it's time to stop panicking and start preparing for the Great Decoupling. We have reached a point where the paradox of our modern economy is finally breaking because we are building the most profitable companies in history while accidentally destroying the only people who can afford to buy their product. As parents, we've been handed a blueprint for our kids that tells them to go to school, check the boxes, and get a degree. But that template is officially obsolete. We are currently in the year of the horse for human intelligence. In 1900, the horse was the center of the economy, but by 1913, they were completely replaced by cars, and the horses never saw it coming. You might think this is just another tech bro fantasy, but the shift is already here, and it is moving from simple chatbots to autonomous AI agents that perform actual human labor. We recently saw a demonstration where a person with zero coding skills used an AI agent to build a fully functional website, integrate payments, and launch a company in minutes, and then used another agent to order water from a local store without a single human interaction. This is a paradigm shift where your ability to work is becoming less valuable, while your ability to own income-producing assets is the only thing that will retain your wealth. This is exactly why we need to talk about the trust bucket, and why you, as a stay-at-home parent, are uniquely positioned to win in this new world. You are already a high-agency generalist, managing complex schedules, solving unpredictable problems, and navigating emotional landscapes that AI still struggles to understand. While the experts are worried about the black box problem, the fact that even the creators of AI don't fully understand how these systems make decisions, you have the biological advantage of human intuition and spontaneous creativity. Let's get into the non-negotiables that you must understand to protect your family's future. First, realize that 99% of all occupations, including high-status roles like doctors, lawyers, and accountants, are at risk of being sidelined by systems that are smarter than all humans combined. This isn't just about blue-collar automation, it's about the disruption of intelligence itself. We are seeing a high-velocity economy where careers that used to last 40 years will now last closer to 10 months as technology moves faster than our capacity to adapt. Second, we have to talk about the education trap. We are sending our kids to schools that treat them like learning models, asking them to memorize facts and figures that an AI can recall in milliseconds. The only toolkit worth having right now is a highly general one, the capacity to think on your feet, pivot quickly, and navigate complex systems with humility. We are moving toward a world of one-on-one tutoring for every child, where AI adapts to their specific learning style in real time, allowing them to become hyper-creators instead of hyper-consumers. But there is a darker side to this blue ocean that we cannot ignore. As AI begins to simulate everything, we are seeing the rise of undetectable deepfakes and personalized con artists that can target your family's specific blind spots. In countries like Iran, we are already seeing the Nazar app, where AI surveillance is crowdsourced to report citizens for social infractions, showing us how quickly these tools can become draconian. We are entering a world where proof of humanity and authenticity will become the only currency that truly matters. This leads us to the most important question: what happens to the human spirit when the struggle for survival is gone? If we move to a system of universal basic income, where our basic needs are met by a government lifeline, do we lose the very drive that makes us human? We are seeing a crisis of meaning and a loneliness epidemic where people are choosing virtual relationships over the difficult, rewarding struggle of real-life connection. We cannot allow our kids to become house cats in a world of superintelligence where they are well-fed but have no agency. Your mission now is to produce high-agency generalists. This means teaching your children to be motivated self-starters who can coordinate digital armies of AI agents to solve meaningful problems. It means prioritizing human connection, spontaneous oratory, and unique taste, the things that cannot be faked or cheated by a machine. We must invest in tools, not just skills, and encourage our families to stay on the creation side of the marathon, using AI to amplify their ideas rather than drown in a sea of distraction. Think of this as your ancestor obligation. You are alive at the most interesting moment in human history, and your ancestors, who survived wars and disease, would trade places with you in a heartbeat to have this much leverage at their fingertips. You have the ability to pick the brains of anyone on the planet, to travel the world virtually, and to solve problems that were once reserved for billionaires. Do not sit around pontificating about how the world might work. Go out and make your little dent in the universe. We're at the dawn of a radical transformation where the old oppressive systems are breaking, and for the first time, access to opportunity is truly equal for anyone with the grit and ambition to seize it. Whether you are starting a business from your kitchen table or helping your child build their first app with natural language, the barrier to entry has never been lower. Small teams of 5 to 10 people can now have the impact that used to take thousands of employees and millions of dollars. So, as you walk out of here today, ask the hard questions. Demand rules and global safeguards for AI, but don't wait for the government to tell you how to live. Start moving now. Build something. Prototype your ideas. Every day that you wait, the gap between the hyper-creators and the hyper-consumers is widening. This is your time to transition from being a passenger in the economy to the CEO of your family's future. Remember, AI isn't going to take over the world unless we let it, but it will certainly take over the lives of those who refuse to adapt. We are swimming from one island to another, and the crossing is going to be destabilizing. But the view on the other side is a world of infinite abundance and fulfillment, if we have the courage to build it. Your life is not a simulation. It is a mission. Make the most of this moment.